Ah, first love. Isn't it so cute and wonderful? Yeah. No, wrong. It's cringe. And this anime highlights that perfectly. The anime is our dating story, the experienced you and the inexperienced me, and it captures the element of a first relationship so well because this anime is just full of awkward encounters, and it's got kind of almost like 100 girlfriends kind of vibe in the beginning, but quickly kind of deviates from that when Ryoto is the introvert in the school, and he decides, after losing a bet, that he's forced to go tell his crush, which is the most popular girl in the school, naturally, Shirakawa, that he has a crush on her. And he just expects, well, I'm just gonna get dumped, might as well just put one out for the boys. And funny enough, she just is pretty, willy-nilly and decides to tell him yes because she's not going out with anybody at the moment. And even though this totally shocks Ryoto, he just kind of goes with it because why wouldn't you? And this is just it's an experiment in how do you take two people that know absolutely nothing about each other and are very different, like kind of classes, in high school, and see how they fare in a relationship. And at first, when they go back to Shirakawa's place, she just assumes that he's just interested in her body, which, then assumes that as a viewer, you can kind of assume that she's dealt with kind of a lot of crappy guys. And I think then that's when Ryoto just realizes that the bar is actually kind of low because everybody that dated her before would just use her for a body and all these things, and then once they were done with that, they would just toss her to the side like a bag of trash. And Ryoto doesn't want to do that. Ryoto wants to be, the good boyfriend that Shirakawa's never had, okay? And in this process, it kind of leads to a bunch of cringe moments of just Ryoto not really knowing what to say because, again, he's kind of an introvert, only has a couple friends, and has never dated anybody, whereas Shirakawa has dated a ton of people. But I think even within the kind of deep cringe moments, because there will be times where he's just like, I like you, he's that guy. And even in those moments, I think it is cute that he's making such an effort, because really in dating, I think the primary element is putting an effort, caring to learn about somebody, and, wanting to use the knowledge you have to make them happy, right? And be happy together. And he catches on to that quickly and starts kind of leveling up in that regard. And we also get to learn a lot about Shirakawa and how they really haven't thought super highly of themselves, and they just assume, that they're not very deep, so they don't try to think about deep things. And they've also had a lot of interactions with people that don't build her up. And it's very, very sad because just like childhood trauma, it sticks with you forever. And especially kids in high school, man, if you're watching this, they can be brutal. If you've been bullied in high school, that stuff sticks with you. And it's stuck with both of these characters. But when they come together, it creates just this very wholesome blend of I want to get to know you. Let's learn about each other. Let's make each other happy. And it's very wholesome. And once we get past just a slice of life wholesomeness, we get to learn a little bit more about Ryoto and how he got dumped when he was in middle school. Well, not dumped, but declined by the girl that he thought was interested in him. And this also added to his trauma of thinking that no one would ever like him. And of course, she just suddenly moves into his classroom. Oh, convenient. And you know what else? She decides to try to destroy his relationship. Isn't that just lovely of her? And so this is where Ryoto kind of stands up and declares, his love for Shirakawa, and then it's kind of them battling against everybody else in the rules and all the rumors that go against that. And honestly, just at the end of it, this anime a lot is about peer pressure and how peer pressure can affect especially a young and early relationship, which I think is a really interesting approach for slice of life romance or shoujos or BLs or whatever it is, because peer pressure plays a huge part in how a lot of people approach, anything. Like when you go on a date, they're like, whoa, bro, You don't call him or her until the second day, after a date. You have to wait, 3 days to bone. You got to do all these things, and it's stupid. It's stupid. We know it doesn't mean anything. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes them happy, and just focus on between what you two think. Okay, don't worry about all the other BS around you. And this anime focuses on kind of those elements really well. I'm just rambling on. I've really enjoyed watching it so far. It is very cute and wholesome, not too raunchy, doesn't get all naughty too much. It's mostly just kind of those thoughts that, young dudes have. And yeah, so if you need a good little slice of life romance, our dating story, The Inexperienced You, our dating story, The Experienced You and The Inexperienced Me, is a good watch. So check that out. And if you like anime reviews or manga reviews or just anything weeb culture in general, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like and comment a recommendation below. I'd love to check it out. And until next time, you little weebs, I'll see you later, all right? Bye.